Hi for now, guys. I know I'm on land again, but it real feels like I'm still on a boat on the Norfolk Broads. I'm just back from the holiday that my dad organised for us, and, well, on the boat I was as sure-footed as a 12-inch ruler, but is there such a thing as land sickness? Oh, watch out, Tito. Ooh. Okay, I think I'm feeling a bit better now. To be honest, that nausea may have been more from lack of sleep than anything else. Remember how busy I was at the end of last month? Well, my dad decided to book a holiday for Cotton Pad and me right bang in the middle of all of that, so I could get away and relax. Now, putting really urgent deadlines on hold while you're without internet for a week doesn't make relaxing easy, but when you add toilets no bigger than a football and about as easy to balance on, cramped, freezing cabins, being woken in the morning by condensation dripping on your face, having to get up at the crack of dawn just to have enough time to see anything decent, terror of trying to guide your 6-mile-an-hour top-speed craft to urgently dodge a charging sailing boat that has the legal freedom to break completely every rule of the river, and the mad scramble to secure your home for the week to a couple of flimsy-looking wooden posts before it drifts away and perhaps drags you into the water, and you've completely forgotten how this sentence began. Make no mistake, if you think a holiday is supposed to be stress-free, then a week on a boat is not the best way to go. As it was, given the urgency of at least one of my deadlines, I had to spend some time on the boat writing. But to be honest, I was okay with that because, well, my favourite hobby is my job. But it didn't help that I had a very kind friend offer to look after my business emails while I was away, and I gave him my password, but because he was logging in from 2 counties away, Google decided to lock him and me out of all of those emails. Thanks, Google. That could have seriously ruined my whole holiday, let alone all the work I had to come back to. But then, I am being quite harsh. I mean, the beauty of the Norfolk Broads is that it gives you the perfect balance of adventure and relaxation. It's kind of nice being taken out your usual element, getting up at dawn to release some moorings, or having to guide your 8-foot-tall boat under a bridge that's left an 8-foot 2-inch gap. It lets you have a real sense of being alive that the daily humdrum just deadens you to. And yet, when you're actually travelling along, you're forced to go across the width of a county no faster than a British economic recovery. So you just have to relax and enjoy the beauty of the surrounding countryside, the greetings of all the ducks and swans, waving to fellow holidaymakers as they pass you by, the majestic and rustic beauty of windmills and old church steeples, which you can actually get inside and climb to survey the wondrous landscape. There are museums to visit, covering every subject from Victorian life to how radar developed in World War II. And heck, even a mile walk ashore to buy some groceries becomes a genuine day out. Yep. It helps you to see even the most mundane things as a genuine pleasure. And there was the camaraderie on board. We played board games and card games pretty much every single night. My dad, my uncle, my brother and his girlfriend, Cotton Pad, and me. So yeah, I came out of that holiday with a lot of fond and hilarious memories, as well as a hefty amount of writing done, and some new experiences, and really, my deadlines weren't that affected. I really am glad I went, so I have a huge thank you to give to my dad for organising it all, as well as the friend who looked after my business emails, once we managed to hack back into them, and our pals Hannah and Peter for looking after Tito while we were away. Speaking of which, where's the kitten? Yeah, I knew you wouldn't want to miss on everyone's shoutouts. So folks, on Twitter, Jackie sent us this picture of a beautiful gentle dawn, which she describes as the colour of pale butter. Delicious. Thanks, Jackie. Now, while on Twitter a little while back, I found this interesting new YouTuber, John Bredon, who was saying how he needed just a few more subscribers to hit triple figures. Now, he's just 1 subscriber away from 100. So why don't you head over there and see if you can help him? He was really good at showing gratitude for my click, so I'm sure he'll show you some gratitude for yours. Over on Facebook, Gwen spoke of her gratitude for heading off to see Sir Cliff Richard live. Congratulations, Gwen! And no, that pun wasn't intended. And finally, Caroline seemed to be a little thankful that she hadn't drunk too much before watching our last Thankful Thursday video, A Bit Nice News. Thanks for sharing that with us, Caroline. In fact, that leads me on to something new I'd like to try with you, Gratix. As you know, we love making these videos, but we don't do it to make money like a lot of other YouTubers do. We're actually trying to raise money to fight that debilitating disease of myalgic encephalomyelitis, which can hit absolutely anyone and leave them bedridden with light sensitivity, severe muscle cramps and fatigue, persistent migraines, and, well, any number of other symptoms. Well, we've been running the Graticast for around about a year and a half now, so I thought you might like to know how much money we've raised so far. So, in all that time, the grand total of money that we have raised is £3.70. Yeah. Now, I'll be the first to admit that isn't a huge amount, but I'd like to start by thanking you guys for helping us get that far. We actually need to get a little bit further before we can give any of that money to charity, because Google doesn't give us access to those funds until we have at least £10. But when we spoke with YouTube about this back in August, they really couldn't see any problems with our videos or our content, so their biggest advice was to get help from you guys. And you can help. Every time a video on this channel gets a view, then YouTube donate a little bit of their ad revenue to our cause. And the more subscribers we have, the higher our videos rank in searches, which means they're more likely to get watched, so even more money can get donated. Watching is free and subscribing is free, but sharing the videos is also free. So please help us spread our videos around and get more people watching and subscribing. I hope our Thankful Thursday videos have given you plenty to share recently, so please check them out if you haven't done already. If you've got a friend who really loves puns, why not tweet or post them one of our short, funny clips? Got a friend who loves satire? They won't stop laughing at A Bit Nice News. Know anyone who struggles with cryptic crosswords? Our walkthrough might be just what they need. And know any cat lovers? Need I say more? And don't forget Marcelo's incredible saxophone chili challenge. That definitely has to be seen. Thanks again for all the effort you put into sharing these videos around, folks. It really does mean a lot to us and to the ME community. So from now on, I'm going to let you know how much we've raised in every one of these vlogs. I'm sure it'll pick up soon. And don't forget, if you need to, we've got videos to help you explain to your friends just what ME is. So have fun sharing the funnies. It's almost time to wrap this vlog up, but let's not forget this week's Gratitune. This one comes from Claire in Bury St Edmunds, who told us McColmont and Butler's song Yes had a positive vibe that has helped keep her spirits up. I fully agree, and if you do too, then you can find a link to the full track here on YouTube at the end of this video. So that's all, folks. Before I leave you though, one last thing. If you ever find that the current is turning against you, just remember, eat it. Raisins are high in antioxidants and good for lowering blood pressure. Stay thankful, and ciao for now.